Okay, it is Workout Wednesday. We'll have our warm-up, we'll have our workout, and a quick little stretch. So let's get it going. Energy. We're going to start with jumping jacks. Getting that energy going from our fingers to our feet. Keeping those abs in, arms moving, torso tall. Not too many because we're just warming it up. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, into squats. Shift it back on those heels. Now, since you're still getting that body warmed up, you can make them small to start, but as you keep going, make them a little bigger. As you come up, squeeze those glutes. Keep the belly in. Keep those ribs drawn in. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring the right leg back. Left leg forward, right hand on the floor. Open and stretch. And release. Do that again. Open, reach to the ceiling, and release. 2 more times. And release. 1 more. And release it. Bring that left foot back. Bring the right foot on the outside of the hand. Push through the hip, through the heel. Hold it. And switch. Other side. Press down through that hip. And bring that foot back. You're in that high plank. Tuck in those glutes. Abs are in. Keep your feet there. Walk your hands to your feet. Bend those legs as you need to. Come on up. Jumping jacks. Here we go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, into squats. Shift it back. Squeeze those glutes on the up. Can you get a little lower? Think about how those knees are tracking, right in line with those ankles. Just 4 more. 3, 2, bring that left leg back this time. Left hand to the floor, right hand to the sides. Rotate and open. Stretch and release. Do that again. Little T-spine rotation. 2 more. Stretch and release. 1 more. Bring that hand down. Bring that foot back. Bring the left foot on the outside of the hand. Push down through the hip, through the heel. Hold that stretch and switch. Hold it and stretch. Now from here, we're going to push into a down dog. Push those heels back. Push those hips back. Bring it up to your toes. Press down gently through the heels. So just getting those ankles warmed up as we stay in this down dog position. Keep that belly in. Just a few more. Again, your heels don't have to touch the floor, but press them down toward the floor. 1 more time. Hold it. Bend those legs. Walk your feet in. Bring yourself all the way up. Okay, we're going to get right at it today. So I do have my timer. It's an app, Tabata Pro, but you could have any timer, or you could do how many, like maybe you do 15. I don't always like to count, so I have my timer, and we're going to work for a minute. Transition time will be 30 seconds, so I can talk through it, and then we'll go again. 1 minute, work through it. Now the first one that we're going to do, we're going to have a lunge into a butt kick, but it's not going to be this slow. So we're going to be here and kick it, kick. So we're going to make it a powerful movement, getting movement also and opening through the hips. So you're starting in 6 more seconds. Abs are in. Left foot forward. Here we go, lunge and kick. So again, make it powerful as that foot comes up and actually kick that butt. Come down into that lunge each time. And we're going for a minute. If you need to stop before that, feel free to stop and rest, but try to power through for the full 1 minute. Keep it going. We're over halfway there. Abs are in. Adding that little hop with that left leg. few more. Home stretch now. One more, and stop. Grab your dumbbells. Grab them for curls. Now we're gonna keep that left foot forward. A little rest, because we're giving ourselves 30 seconds. We're gonna have a bicep curl with lunges with a knee drive. So left foot forward, right leg back. We still have about 10 seconds to go. Dumbbells for curls. Okay, we're gonna go for a minute. And here we go. Lunge low, find your balance. Feel that left leg, power you on the up. Control on the down. Try to get that lunge low if you can. Now with that left leg, knee is tracking in line with that ankle. As you come up, squeeze up through that left glute. Abs in, torso stays tall. 15 seconds to go. You got it, team. And stop. Hold it here. Arms to the side. Side curls for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get rid of those dumbbells out of your way. Other side, same thing. Whew, get that energy ready. Right foot forward, left leg back, butt kicker. Here we go. Lunge. And actually kick that butt. Abs are in. Now if you need to modify, maybe you're here. You don't have to hop up through the right leg. If you need to modify it even more, slow it down. So you get to choose. A little hop up, just a butt kick, or nice and slow. Now you want to feel that challenge. You want that heart rate coming up here. As you challenge those muscles, that's when they get stronger. 15 seconds to go. One more. And stop. Little rest. Grab those dumbbells. Make sure you bend through the legs. Whew, 30 seconds before we have to start. So right leg will still be forward. Let that heart rate come down just a little bit. Your rest could always be shorter also. You don't have to rest for 30. Okay, right foot forward. Left leg back, abs in. And here we go, lunge low. Come up, add that curl. My muscles are a little tired, but keep on working. Come up tall. Keep those abs in. As you come up, squeeze up through that glute. Home stretch. We're almost there. About 15 seconds. Once we're there, we're going to hold our balance though. So a few more. Okay, bring it up. Find your balance. Arms to the side. Side curls. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, get rid side lunge with either a knee drive or side lunge and a hop. We'll go through that, and we'll grab a dumbbell and have a side lunge with rotation to an overhead press. So power first, and then we'll slow it down. So we're starting in 10. Make sure you have room to your left. That right foot's gonna stay planted, toes spread out. Here we go, side lunge and little hop. Now you're driving back through that hip. Keep it going. So remember, you're not forward, but back. So add that drive back. You're looking forward, so don't look at the ground. Use those arms. Halfway there, team, halfway there. As you come up, tighten those abs. A few more. 10 seconds to go. And stop. Now you're going to need a dumbbell for side and overhead. You get to choose the weight of your, or the size of your dumbbell. Side lunge, drive back through the hip. As you come down, you're going to rotate. So you're not reaching to your foot, but past the knee. Okay, plant that foot. And here we go. Side lunge, overhead. You can have your feet come together, or you can add a little balance. You get to choose. You can even tap that toe, having a mini balance. Be here. So, figure out what works best for you. Opposite arms, wherever you want it to be. We're driving back through the hip, through the heel. As you press it up, tighten up those abs. Press. And press. Few more, a few more. Let's do one more. Now, hold it up. Elbow up. Tricep overhead. Just for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, get rid of that dumbbell. Side lunge with a hop, other side. Plant that foot. Make sure you have room. 1 minute, here we go. Side lunge, hop it up. And again, modifications. Maybe you just add a knee drive. So that's always an option. Now remember, hopping, it's good for those bones. It's a great bone strengthener. Great leg shaper. Great leg strengthener. Drive it back. Drive it back. A few more. 15 seconds to go. One more. And stop. Grab that dumbbell you used on the other side. Rest. Little rest. Grab wider if you need it. And again, we're going to have that side lunge, rotate into an overhead press. So plant that foot, spread those toes out, don't grip through the toes. Whew. Get it ready. Here we go. Side lunge, overhead press. And again, modify it as you need to. You can tap the toe. You could just step up. So many options. As you press it up, tighten those abs. Now reminder again, push back through the hip, through the heel. Toes are facing forward. That right knee facing forward as you come in that lunge. "20 seconds to go." Nice controlled movements. Remember, on the last one, we're going to stick to that balance. Let's fit in one more. Okay, hold that balance. Tricep overhead. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And release it. Okay, I'm gonna press pause.
Stopping session.
Our next little grouping, we're gonna squat out, come in. As you squat, drive the hips back. Try to get it low. Try to get those thighs parallel to the floor. Then we're gonna grab lighter dumbbells because we're gonna come into a punch, come up and rotate. Come down, hold, punch, and then rotate. So those are the two that we're gonna have. Power first, strength second.
Starting session.
So we're starting in about 10 seconds. Remember to drive back through the hips on that squat. Here we go, squat out, and in. Now, if you need to modify, maybe you're just gonna do squats. You could even do squats into a heel raise. So you can always be here if you need a modification. Otherwise, squat out, hop in, shift it back. Try to go a little lower with those legs. Can you drop those hips? And again, you're looking forward. Make sure you're not looking down at the floor. So easy to do, but keep looking forward. Abs are in. 20 seconds. Home stretch, team. Home stretch, you got it. One more. Nice work. Grab water if you need it. You have 30 seconds. Then a lighter dumbbell to punch. Whew. We only have one set of these, just like everything else, unless you start replay. So, feet a little wider than your hips. If your toes are out, knees are out. So track those knees and ankles. Whew. Okay, down and hold. Punch, then to one side. Hold down, front punch, to one side. Now, as you come to the side, that hip comes with you. As you punch to the side, abs are in. And up. Punch, and up. Punch, and up. Punch. Punch. Good job. Keep it low as you punch. As you come to the side, make it taller. Almost there. 10 seconds. Let's do one more for each side. One more. Keep it going. There you go. Okay.
Stopping session.
Next two we're going to have squat thrust to start. So we're going to squat, kick back, up, hop or step up. That is our cardio move. Then we're going to have kickbacks. We'll keep the arms a little lower. Heart rate will be up, so we're not going to bring them overhead. We'll be back here. Those are the two. As we keep going in our squat thrust, I'll show you modifications.
Starting session.
Okay, make sure you have room behind you. 1 minute, 1 set. Here we go, squat. And up. Now, as you keep it going, few things to remember. Make sure your hips don't pop down. You're stopping in that good push-up position. If you need to modify, you can walk your feet back, walk your feet in. If you have wrist issues, you're like, I just can't do that right now, do a little squat with that hop, or do the out and in squat like we did during the last one. Modify it as you need to. Make this workout yours. Keep it going. Again, as those legs kick back, you're tightening those abs. You're tightening those glutes. Keep strong through those shoulders. You're almost there. And stop. Grab water if you need it. Pretty soon we'll go to kickbacks. Now, reminder on that one. Form is important. I know people power through, but as they get tired and their muscles are tired, they compromise their form. Don't compromise. Slow it down. Okay, tricep kickbacks. Grab the weights that you want to use. Hinge forward. Elbows up. Abs in. And go. Now, as you keep it going, a few things. The back of your head should be in line with your neck. So make sure you're not up here or drop down, but right in line. Abs are in. And I know for me, after practice not bouncing, it's very common I start getting bouncy. So press it away. Press it back. Control as it comes down. Nice and strong, team. Keep those abs in. Exhale as you press it away. Press it away. And press. And press. A few more. Two more. Oh, I lied. Keep going. One more, one more. Ah, stop. Nice work.
Rest.
Okay, we're gonna have skaters, and then we're gonna bring it down. Or actually, we'll have standing rows. Yeah, we'll have standing rows. So skaters first. Get those legs bent, abs in side to side. You're gonna go using those arms. A few more seconds. 3, 2, here we go, skaters. Now keep it going. You have an option. If you don't have a lot of space, make it fast. It could be small, but make it fast. Or you can make it bigger and add a little power to it. You get to choose. Now we're here for a minute, so you can even mix it up. Have some power and some speed. The legs are low, abs are in. And again, yep, you're looking forward. Move those arms, drive through. Don't get a lot of side movement as adults, so enjoy it as it's here. 20 seconds to go. Almost there, team. 10 seconds. And stop. Okay,
Rest.
we're going to rows. Have a little bit of time. Grab water if you need it. Sometimes it's nice having this break. 30 seconds seems like a lot. So again, you can always make it shorter. Grab those dumbbells. Hinge forward. Abs in rows. Pull it back, pull. Again, nice long back. Back of your head's in line with your neck. Right down that spinal column. Abs in, ribs are in. You can even have one leg back if you want. And pull. Now make sure you extend. Some people keep it real small, but you want to pull and extend. Pull and reach. We're halfway there. Nice and strong. Want to feel the challenge on those muscles. 20 seconds to go. Pull and pull. Control it as it lowers. Try not to bounce. A few more. One more. And stop. Okay. We're going to mount climbers, and then we'll flip over for chest flies. So, you want to have your dumbbells by you. Let's put this on pause.
Stopping session.
You want to have your dumbbells by you for flies. We'll go ahead and start the mount climbers, and I'll talk you through different modifications. So let's set it up. Shoulders and wrists in line. Spread out those fingers. Start in a good plank position. Tuck in the glutes and go. Now, if you need to modify, you could go slower. If you can't be on your wrists, then run in place. So you don't have to be doing the mountain climbers if it irritates your wrists or your shoulders. You can always run in place. The mountain climbers, your butt is in line with the shoulders or a little lower. So make sure your butt's not up here, but tuck it in. You're pressing up through the shoulders, so you don't want them dipping down, but pressing up. And then you're running up that mountain. It could be small movement and slow if you need to, or big. Just think all those muscles that are getting worked here. You're working those glutes, working those abs. Feel it through those shoulders, quads, hamstrings. Most important muscle getting worked here is the heart. Now think about the position of your head. Keep it going. Don't let your head drop. Back of your head should line up with your neck. Go for 3, 2, and stop. Okay, we're flipping over for chest flies. Chest flies, team. And we get to be flat on this one. So bring it all the way down. Just reposition the mat. Hopefully you'll be able to see. Okay, abs in, arms up. A few more seconds. And start. Moving through the shoulders. Exhale on the up. Squeeze it up like you're giving someone that big old hug. Abs are in. Lower back is anchored down. So make sure that you're not arching or flattening that back. So the back stays still. It is anchored to the mat. So just slightly, gently pressing the lower back into the mat. Ribs are in. And squeeze those arms on the up. Get open through the shoulders. Open through the chest. A few more. And stop. Okay, little rest. We're going right to those abs. Actually, let's do one-legged bridges. So as we're here, let's set it up. Feet facing straight ahead, abs in, draw those hips up. Weights on the shoulders. Tuck that pelvis in. A few more seconds to go. Reposition my shorts. Okay, so you're gonna be here, abs in, lift the left leg up. Add a little dip. Now we're going to focus in on the back side. So as that leg lifts, squeeze that glute, a little tuck on the pelvis. You're not thinking about driving it up. You're focusing on engaging that glute. If one-legged bridge dips aren't good for you, bring that leg back down. Keep that belly tight. Again, focus in on the back side. Focus in, squeeze, and squeeze. We're going for a minute. need to stop before that, feel free to stop. Again, focus on the back side of that body. Few more to go. One more. Hold it up for 6, 5,
Rinse.
4, 3, 2, and lower it down. Now, as you lay here, the next one, we're gonna have the legs up. You have a choice of having the head and shoulders up the whole time, which will make it a little more challenging. What we're going to do, since the left leg was up, we're gonna keep it up. We're gonna lower, come up, little crunch, lower and hip lift. Okay, left leg up. Bring it all the way up, little hip lift. Bring it down, and bend the knees behind, reverse crunch, extend out. Bring it up, little hip lift. Bring that knee behind the other, and reverse. So that left leg is still up until it bends. Now you can keep your head and shoulders up the whole time. You can keep them down and add a crunch as that other leg comes up. Or you can keep the head and shoulders up the whole time. Abs are in. Lower back, gently pressing to the floor. Yep, and you got it. We're going for a minute. So focus in on those muscles. Focus in. Oh, I can't see the clock. Oh, we're almost there. Ah, release it. Okay, we're going to do that to the other side, but we do get a little rest. So, you could lay here, or you could do crunches if you don't feel like just laying here. We will soon be going into the bridge. So actually, let's get that set up. Feet facing straight ahead, feet hip width apart. Drive the hips up, tuck the pelvis in. Shift the weight onto the shoulders. Arms are down. Now remember, you have to tuck that pelvis, squeeze that glute. Right leg up. Add that dip.
Work.
You're focusing in on that left glute. Little pelvis tilt. So again, your focus isn't pressing to the ceiling, but engage that glute. Abs are in the whole time. Ribs stay drawn into the midline of your body. And yet we're going for a minute. And again, if one-legged bridge isn't good for you, bring that leg down. If you did not do a one-leg bridge on the other side, don't do it on the side. Keep the movement the same. Almost there, almost there. Keep it going. Focus on the back side. Up, hold it, hold it. Keep talking that glute. 4, 3, 2, and little release. Okay, we have those abs coming up. We're almost there. We have just a few more things to go. So, let's bring that right leg up again. Hands behind the head. Lift the head, lift the shoulders, tighten up those abs. Bring that right leg up. Now we're going to bring it down, up, little hip lift, down. Bring that knee in, reverse crunch. Little hip lift. Now if you notice on that hip lift, it's not a big movement. I'm just lightly tilting those hips. So it's not a thrust up with the hips and the lower back, but it's just a little tilt. And again, you can keep your head and shoulders off the mat the whole time. Or you can keep them on the mat the whole time. Or you can add a crunch as that left leg comes in or up. Obviously, if you keep the shoulders and head up the whole time, it will be more challenging. So listen to how that body feels. One more. Ah, release it. Okay,
Rinse.
we are going to a side plank. We're gonna have some rotation on the first part, and little dips on the second part. So let's get that side plank ready. Elbow and shoulder right in line with each other. Straight leg or bent leg, abs in.
Stopping session.
Actually, hang out here for a second. Let's get the timer going instead. So stopwatch. So what we're going to do, we're going to add rotation, and then we're going to add little dips. So get that plank set up, elbow and shoulder in line and lift. Push up through the shoulders. Tuck those glutes in, and here we go, rotation. And open. Hip will come with you. Now if you need to modify, you could hold it in place. You could always have your bottom knee down. So modify it as you need to. As you open, reach up toward the ceiling. Glutes stay tight. Lift those hips. And lift. One more. Now hold it up here and add hip dips for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, up and hold. Hold it for 10, 9, 8. Keep pushing yourself up and away from the ground. We have 5. Tighten those glutes. 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. We'll do that to the other side. Okay, let's reset that stopwatch. We'll set up that plank first. So elbow and shoulder in line, abs in, and lift. Tuck those glutes in. Now from here, add that rotation. If you modified on the other side, do the same modifications on the side. So again, keep the sides the same. Hips come with you if you add that rotation. As you come up, reach up toward the ceiling. Few more. One more. Now hold it up, add those dips. Little dip and up. 9, 8, keep that butt tucked in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Up and hold. Tighten up the glutes. Your head centered between the shoulders. Keep it tight. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release it. Whew. Okay, one more exercise to go, and then a little stretch. So onto your back. Tabletop, so knees and ankles in line, knees and hips, arms up, and we're going slow on this one. So abs in, anchor that lower back down. Then left leg, right arm, extend. Don't let them touch the ground. Hold it, squeeze that right glute, and back to the center. Left leg, right arm, push through the heel. Squeeze that left glute. Hold it, and back. Right leg, left arm, push through the heel. Squeeze that butt, hold it, squeeze, and back. Left leg, right arm, push through the heel. Make that leg strong, tighten the glute, hold it, bring it back. Right leg, left arm, push out, squeeze the glute, abs are in, ribs are in, and back. Left leg, right arm, push out through the heel, tighten the glutes, hold, and back. One more each side, one more. Push, squeeze the glute, hold, and back. One more. Press out through the heel, squeeze the glute, and back. Bring your knees into your chest, tuck your chin in, and roll. Little rolls or big rolls. If your body doesn't like it, don't roll. Nice work today, team. Let's have a quick little stretch. So bring it down. Open the arms to the side, lean your legs to one side. Shoulders are down. You're either looking up or away from the legs. You can even press down gently on the legs if you like. Release it. Switch other side. So I'm going to keep the stretch pretty short. So at this point, if you know you want to stretch a little more, or if you wanted to go through that all one more time, You could pause this, start over, or end this and do your own stretches. Either one. Bring it to the center. Let's bring one leg up, relax the foot, stretch it in. Now that opposite leg could be bent or straight, but the leg that's stretching in, press those hips down, feel the stretch through the glutes. Bring it in just a little more. And we're going to relax it, push the heel up toward the ceiling. Toes are coming down toward the face. And then point the toe. Relax the foot and rotate, circle through the ankle. Other direction. And cross it over, stretch it in. Now on the stretch, if you don't feel much, either bring it in more, or you can press out gently on the knee. But you want to feel a stretch in the glute hip area of the leg that's in front. Bring it in just a little more. And release it. Other leg's turn. So again, these are just basic stretches. Just a quick little stretch after your workout. Bring that leg in a little more, pressing those hips down. And relax the leg and push the heel up toward the ceiling as the toes come down toward your face. Knee is soft. And then point the toe. Ooh, a little cramp. Rotate that foot around. Other direction. And then cross it over and stretch. Position it so you feel a good stretch through that hip, through that glute. And release it. And let's just flip over onto your belly. Once you're on your belly, one leg back. Press that hip down. Feel the stretch through the quads. And switch. Release it. Let's bring it up and back into an extended child's pose. So hips back, relax those shoulders. Relax that back. Now from here, we're going to thread the needle, so one arm underneath. Play around with that positioning until you feel a good stretch through the shoulder. And switch. Release it. Okay, bring yourself all the way up. Once you're up, arms up and back, open through the shoulders, open through the chest. Round to the front, stretch. Bring it up, let's bring one arm back. The arm that's up, you're going to push that foot into the ground. Push up through the hips. So feel the stretch through the side of your body. Pressing that foot into the ground is going to make a huge difference. And tall, other side. Nice work today, team. Let's bring both hands to one side. Bring your head to the same side. Press down gently on the opposite shoulder. Now, make sure your mouth isn't closed. Lips are slightly apart as you gaze up toward the ceiling. Look forward, bring the head up and switch. Head and hands are on the same side. Press down gently on that opposite shoulder. Again, make sure your lips aren't together as you gaze up toward the ceiling. And back to the center. Shoulders backwards. Take a big breath in, stretch yourself tall. And we are done. High five, team. Glad you joined us today and enjoy the rest of your day.